We're going to check out Valkyrie Gym. This is in Mayfield. We're going to meet Hugo and we're going to meet Sam. And the reason why we're going over here is because Hugo's crushing it. He's building this place out. He's got a massive vision. The biggest thing also is just this concept of world building. So you'll see, especially if you jump on their social, how detailed they are, how clear their values are. I actually haven't seen this space yet in person. We basically work on Zoom screens together. So it's going to be cool to meet them in person, hang out and check out the gym. See if they'll show us some kettlebell tricks as well. We made it. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Yeah. Hey Sam.
Hello.
How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Let's do a little tour of the space.
When we're usually using the rig, it's for like our calisthenics things and moving through body weight, strength stuff.
Yeah.
That's why we've adopted things like all the old-timey lifts like Zercher squats and floor pressing and that sort of thing, because you don't have like 10 people at head doing Zercher squats.
Yeah.
With like an effective dose and get very similar qualities from.
Yeah.
So the Zercher for me has been like my go-to when I'm not necessarily training a barbell specific program.
Yeah.
And I want to maintain my back squat, I want to maintain my deadlift.
Yeah.
Because I've seen over a period of time improvements on both by just training one lift.
Yeah.
And if I can spend once a week going heavy on a Zercher, that translates over to a handful of lifts whilst I'm pursuing other goals as well.
Yeah.
It's a goer.
Yeah.
This is a program board here.
Yeah.
So we're running an 8-week block that kicks off like literally today. Essentially 2 practice sessions we're working through. We can see here with A1 on A and B, we've got a strength focus here, and we're going into like ladders. Both of these over a 10-minute period, which gives a lot of flexibility within the friendship group at the gym to work in where they're at. So people that are stronger, kind of on the heavier side of things, will get less sets in. People that are working through higher volume can get a few more sets in.
Yeah.
And then we've got some like faster rounds in B2, so a bit of break. Everyone's ready to go again. It's got some squats and some rows. Pretty nice staples there. The technicality of the movements are very low.
Yeah.
So we can just get in, we can get quite heavy and get the better qualities out of that as well. And then just get the heavy swings / snatches, which are really fun.
Yeah.
We have a finisher, but it's more restorative than anything. We're just doing 5 minutes of movement, like maybe some crawling, maybe some rolling around, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But it sounds sexy when you say finisher.
It's interesting, like the stuff that I do now is way simpler to what it used to be too. But like, I'm always amazed. You can say, take something like today I was doing these just sled accelerations.
Yeah.
But like how big your step is, how you pull through the heel versus like, there's like 10 different things you can get out of the same movement.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like looking at those similar thing, like you could work, say, swings, but I'm sure if you knew the world a bit, you can actually hit different
qualities.
different tempos or weights or
it's choose your own adventure.
Different part of the body or something.
Programming for groups is different from what you will be programmed for, or what my programming is like, from an individual to a coach.
Yeah.
Because you've got so many different people, and they've an array of different injuries / strengths, that sort of thing, that you're trying to cover at the same time. So it has to be like a common denominator across a whole group for everyone to feel like they can still make progress, and without cutting people down as well, not slowing people down.
Do you jump into the classes?
Yeah, I try and do classes.
Yeah, we try and encourage that with myself and all the coaches as well, to kind of get in there and get their hands steady. And I get my ass kicked every single time because I'm just like, I've been focusing on the beast tamer, so like I'm pressing heavy, everything's heavy. And when we go into like swing rounds, my lungs have to work for the first time in like a month. And I get my ass kicked, so it's good for people to see me eating shit as well.
It's good for members, totally.
What's the beast tamer?
The beast tamer, it's this weird thing in Strong First lore. Back in the day, this was the heaviest bell that you could kind of get your hands on. It's a 48 kilo bell, and they nicknamed it the Beast. And that's just how it was.
It's a fair call.
This one's a rogue one. The one I'll be using is this one, but I've used other ones from like RKC and other bells as well. And they're like the OG Beasts, which are kind of cool. You have to perform a military press, a pistol squat, and a weighted pull-up. There's a fair high requirement to be able to do those things well, so you have to do them very well. So you can't just like...
I've seen you press it.
Yeah, I've been pressing it quite a bit now, which is handy.
That's a big press.
Yeah.
The other two, to me, compute is like hard.
Yes.
But you know, within the realms of kind of normality.
Yeah.
That pressing that single arm.
Yeah,
seems,
cleaning. So you're gonna get off the ground onto your chest and over your head just by using pure strength.
Yeah. Well, that's. I know it's different, but that's like. I mean, 2 arms. That's almost 100 kilos.
Yeah, it'd probably be like 1 and a bit times body weight.
Yeah.
But it's offset. Like you have to,
It's so
you've got
awkward.
nothing
It's
like
so
on the other
awkward.
side.
Like it's just, you can see how much it hangs off my body. And I've got to fight that the whole time. And now I've got to go this way.
Yeah.
So you have to have like literally everything in your body.
Just gonna see how heavy it is. I'm not gonna. It's solid, eh?
It's
Yeah, it's very awkward walking it around. You do like a pregnant waddle with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the pistol regulations? Same side,
Yeah, it's from
both arms.
you can do it however you like.
Okay.
But that's generally how you would hold it.
Yeah.
And you got to balance,
Yeah.
and they'll give you the down command. You got to get below parallel,
Yeah.
pause, and then drive up.
Pause at the bottom.
Drive up and then hold that position, maintain balance,
And not
they'll give you a
touch.
down command. Yeah.
I think with new members, it's like super important for us that after their first class, we all go and get a coffee together, debrief, make sure they're cool, and then I'll call them after a week or two. I'm like, is everything okay? Do you need anything? Like, hit me up on the email or whatever. But yeah, the more we thought about being like, look at this new person, the more it's like, this is awkward for everyone. So
Yeah. Well, and a lot of times people don't. You might have an event coming up. You've plastered it everywhere, but still, I might not know if it's right for me.
yeah, right.
Do you know what I mean? And so, like, sometimes it's like, hey, John, like, I'd love to see you at this, or whatever. Super powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just takes no time. It's a one-liner, but
So I had a friend that I used to
Some-
spar with, and he was part of the Valkyrie Fight Club,
yeah.
which is like Cody, me, Chad, and Sean.
Yeah.
And it's very exclusive. I don't do that with anyone unless I trust them.
Yeah.
But Chad had to move, so he gave us this when he moved. So he called it Chad.
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes it's good to have him around.
Yeah.
Like here, we don't really have much competition against each other.
It's just
we
your
don't really
own sort
foster
of
that
love.
at all.
Yeah.
It's kind of just a nice thing. Something like me and Sean that compete against each other, and it's always great for me because I always beat him.
Yeah.
If someone's writing something on that board, it's because they're hitting a record. So the first thing they do is ring the bell, and we have a really good culture with the bell.
Yeah.
So the bell is like if you've done something like highest number in that lift, or first time you do something too, great for beginners because you're smashing the bell every week.
Yeah.
So if someone rings that bell, everyone stops what they're doing. You know, like it's really good etiquette in here that we're all like, hell yeah. I'll roll out on my wheelie chair out of the office and be like, yeah, and then they're hitting the board. So they're already feeling good by the time
Yeah.
they're at that board.
Yeah. This paint,
Yeah.
you gonna finish up that job or just?
No, that's 100% done.
This is
That's
it,
done,
baby.
okay.
That's the same lettering from the front that I got from the tattooist. He kind of did that particular design, and we just blew it up there. Yeah, we've been
Welcome.
working on making this space pretty fun.
Yeah, it's like a teenage boy's bedroom, but fun.
With like tech, we're just sitting here and just, you know, go crazy with stuff.
Yeah. How's everything going at the moment? You guys busy now, or?
Yeah,
Member
heaps busy.
wise?
Like this week, we've got 5 sales meetings, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, and we've brought on like probably 1 or 2 people a week up to that point. We're running like an ad campaign at the moment. So there's 3 layers. The first layer is a video.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, here's Valkyrie.
Yeah.
And if they're engaging with that, they'll get a second one like the
A
next day,
retargeted ad.
which is us talking about how Sam's the Hobbit,
Yeah.
like from Lord of the Rings.
Oh
And then-
yeah, it's a dumb story one.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
It's one of my
it is very
favourites.
awesome.
Yeah.
It's one of my favourite. And then we've got the third one it's a landing page to opt in
Yeah.
to the website for the newsletters.
We
Oh,
felt
cool.
it.
So your newsletter is your opt-in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's creating so much curiosity about the world,
Yeah.
and the newsletter doesn't seem to be the point anymore. Like people are just reaching out to us.
Yes, it's not
we
like a-
felt it the moment the ads shifted because
Yeah.
we started getting interaction, like heaps of it.
Because you did ads before too,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
they were more trying to convert.
It was
culture.
like a lead gen specific sort of thing. And
Yeah.
now it's not a lead gen thing and we're getting more leads than ever.
Yeah.
Like we've booked 5 for this week, and then as of yesterday, I got 3 more coming in on Sunday.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of like, oh wow, it's a lot of new people.
We got a cohort of 70 people,
Yeah.
so having 5 call in a week is huge.
It's almost,
If we
yeah,
sign up 2
10%.
people a week, we were like double high fives, you
Yeah.
know, like big news.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now we're just,
Yeah, I think, I mean, we were speaking about it on the way over here. Like, I think there's a couple things going on. Obviously your vision and world, like the music, the world building, the whole thing like coming together. Then I think Sam's, from what I can tell from afar, fresh off the gym floor as a member with the empathy base, going like, hey, like we can tweak this and this. What's happened is the content just, they're probably seeing those videos and you're speaking exactly to the people that you want to work with.
Yeah, we're leaning into that so hard. And I'm still so tight with the guys on the floor. Like I still train with them. I try and train 2-3 times a week and just stay really connected, because the more I feel like a member, the more I can bring into decision making. Like I run a survey this week and I write the surveys specifically for things that I would want to give feedback for if I was a member.
I clicked through and looked at the survey too,
just
and
have a
even the
look.
language that you use, you turn the survey into part of the world.
It's chat, yeah. It's just casual chat. It's if I brought you into the office and we have a chat, and then I got really poignant results. Like this is some of the feedback that we had last time. Someone calling Valkyrie their church. You know, you get like really poignant moments with them. Yeah, and I think a lot of like what we're aiming for with our content is that it's first take, it's unfiltered. So it's just, yeah, it scared the shit out of me the first time we did it.
I wanted from like first people's ever experience of what this is to like in here to me teaching and be exactly the same. And there's no deviation from anything. It's just what it is.
Yeah, it's just raw,
Straight up,
unedited stuff. And like when we first started doing reels, I was like so uncomfortable with the whole concept, because like someone who's been so, you know, I left Instagram before stories. Like I just don't, I'm so unrelated. And then I come in and Hugo's like, do this thing. And I was like, okay,
and then
have a go.
And then it gets to like 20,000 people
Yeah,
or
I'm like,
something,
what
and you
the
guys
hell
are
is
getting all
going
these
on?
comments
But
about
yeah,
it.
so like Hugo edits all the videos and he shows me, he's like, oh, have a look at this before we set it up. And I was like, dude, my hair looks crazy. Like, this is crazy. Like, can we just go back, you know, put a cute filter on it, you know, make it nice.
No,
Give me,
crazy.
yeah, and then I was like,
Let's
give
just
me 5 minutes to write a script, for God's sake. Like, Hugo's like, no,
No.
gotta do it now.
No way.
You get these crazy eyes, you're like, we just gotta go for it. Like, all right. So that's the attitude we've adopted, and it's changed the game.
Well, and the other thing too is your content's, I would say, what, like 15% training? 10, 20%?
My God, I've never
Most
thought
of
to look
it's
at it.
culture and world building and conversation and topics and stuff to do with training.
Yeah,
but it's
especially-
not like you're doing deadlift tutorial on Monday, chin up tutorial on Tuesday.
Yeah, because one, everyone already knows that, and two, like I always found that gyms, and not that I follow any other gyms, but what I would see is them in the workout filming the thing. And I always found like, how are you doing any of the coaching if you're filming your phone all the time? And it's just weird. So like I don't never have to feel like I have to showcase what a class looks like. We can tell people through the world and that sort of thing, just by looking at the culture and the videos and that sort of thing. You can probably make a good assumption about what to expect when you're in here. And then there's stuff, I don't know, just gets to showcase and demonstrate what we do best as coaches.
Yeah,
The kind of technical stuff and the education stuff that we do.
Authenticity through and through.
And it's brushed with that flavour that we just, and it's not, it's effortless because it's just, I'm not trying to do anything extra. I'm just go.
You've just removed, you spoke about that on the podcast, and you just removing everything that wasn't you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we had a great session a couple of weeks ago, and we were just cleansing it, and we actually cleared out all the stuff out of the gym that we don't use. So there's like heavy bags and like weighted, you know, like
Chuck out so much
those slam balls. Oh my God, there's just so much stuff that we've separated from, and it's just noise. You know, so we started clearing that out, and I think we were honestly functioning better afterwards. I feel so much better in space.
Oh yeah.
It's like safety. You know, people know they're not going to have to do slams.
All right,
Yeah.
let's do the podcast. I don't want that on the camera. Like,
I don't want to look like a feeble clapper.
So there's two things I think that really stand out for me at Valkyrie that I take away from them. I reckon a lot of businesses could take it away. One is Hugo bringing in himself, bringing in his story to the business. He's just gone like literally all in on himself. And it sounds cliched, it sounds easy, it sounds like, oh yeah, you know, that's, everyone talks about that. But everything from doing the tattoo artist, doing the branding, the music, basically across the board, he's created a gym that doesn't compete with any other gym because it is so unique. It's a world that is not compatible with any other world. If you trained at that gym and then you went and trained at another gym, it would feel weird because it's not going to be the same. It's going to be so different. The other thing that I think is important is that's kind of under the surface is Hugo's leadership. To bring someone in as a second in charge like Sam, and then actually create a space where that person's helping to amplify the whole vision and getting on content, you know, giving feedback on emails that are going out to members, writing emails for the members. That's super rare. So I think Hugo's leadership to be able to support Sam in that way, and then obviously her stepping up like she's a beast, that's a really amazing work as well.